Hi everybody, this is Goddess Taya 4444. If you are here for the first time, welcome. And if you are returning, I welcome you back. Ready to go in case the storm chases you indoors. Well, boaters spotting this reading here is, y'all, I gotta get used to all this. Meteorologist Steve Bender spoke to Jenny and Madison. It's about the collective being in seclusion. They see these types of incredible water spouts all the time, and they walk through the moment they saw them form. There is a high priestess. It was a normal, beautiful Sunday Florida afternoon, but obviously that is a fake-ass empress. Very quickly, and it did. So we were heading back to the boat ramp, and we did get caught in some severe or a rain. Not so much fake so empress. We were out running it, and then wait a minute, hold up. 200 feet from us, we noticed the water coming up off of the river, and my husband was like, "That's gonna be a water spout." This happened in a past life to you, right? You be in this seclusion, right? A high priestess. Right, about 200 feet from us, we got a safe distance and then started filming, so we were a little further away in the video. No. And a fake empress went to a high priestess. Make it so that we were on the boat with you. What was it like seeing those water spouts? I mean, to put you into seclusion. That, like, showed stuff like that, and I've never, like, experienced to be in grief, depressed, your foundation falling. To the clouds, the water was like spinning, like it was absolutely insane. They were this empress was a damn fool. And it was just absolutely like I want to know about this empress. Weird experience. And when you're watching all that, Madison, give us a time frame. Is that all happening? This may have been a past. It could have been a past lover. I'm not sure. Yeah, so my dad first. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is Queen of Wands. We saw that there was another one right next to it, and by the time we looked back at the first one, it was connected, and I was like, that is insane. We started to see the little like spinning on the second one. So Three of Swords. Underneath the Three of Swords is the Empress reversed. It was completely connected by like 20 seconds. It was insane. So the Empress is a mother, could be a mother, or fake ass Empress, whatever. Next to the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. Underneath the Nine of Swords, the Hangman reversed. Next to the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess. Underneath the High Priestess, Page of Swords. Also the initials B and J. Next to the High Priestess, the Tower. Underneath the Tower, the Fool. Next to the Tower, the Two of Swords. And the last card is the World. Okay. This Empress is fake. She could be a mother, of course. About 40 miles northwest of Bismarck. Multiple tornadoes reported across parts of North Dakota last night. The NWS office in Bismarck issued multiple either she may be a high priestess or she went to a high priestess. Are under a severe storm threat today. Damaging winds, large hail going to be the main threats, and to have work to bound the southern portion of North Dakota. This I-95 stretch here in someone
Okay, I have the Ace of Cups, the bound their blessings, the Hermit,
it looks like the severe
and
storm for today going to be just south of North
Six
Dakota.
of Cups.
So that's the good news. The bad news is South Dakota getting
So
from Pierre to Valentine to Sioux Falls,
this
right over into Minnesota too, as Minneapolis.
this Empress, she got it in. Okay, you must be the High Priestess. However the story fits. Take the parts to fit and leave the rest, okay?
Storms to tap into, and that's just one parameter of all the ingredients that we have in play.
Let me see. Tell me about this Empress reverse.
Anytime that you've got dew points above 70, there's ample moisture in the atmosphere for storms to tap into.
And tell me about this Empress reverse.
Several ingredients
that, regardless of what, there is a tower coming.
As a result, there's a 2 out of 5 level threat for
this Empress.
In the Northeast, there's a 1 out of 5, but
this damn Empress is a damn fool. She really, really is. She did. The dog is even trying to stop her from jumping off of a cliff. Tell me about the Empress reverse, Holy Spirit. Tell me about the Empress reverse.
And then we repeat the same type of pattern for tomorrow. Different places, but same pattern as we get going into the afternoon time. These storms fire right back up. There it is.
Yeah, this Empress is trying to end something for this High Priestess. Yep. This Empress reverse, she could be a mother. She could be telling you that she is the Empress or whatever. But this Empress is reverse is clarified by death and the Magician. If she's not doing the spell work, she has somebody else doing that spell work, doing the death spell, so that you won't be able to succeed in life. This is how she wanted you. This is how she wanted you. In your head, in the bed, not being able to move, in grief. Give me something else on this Empress reverse. Yeah. King of Swords. This bitch is cold-hearted. She cold-hearted. But this Empress thought that she could do this spell work and she could get what she wanted. That's what she thought. But this here, this High Priestess, she gonna bring in the motherfucking tower to this bitch right here. She bringing in a motherfucking tower to this bitch right here.
You and your dogs are 2 peas in a pod. So
yeah.
Feed them 100% human-grade treats too. At full moon, we believe
yeah, she is.
For you, it's not good enough for them. Our USDA certified jerky tenders,
that High Priestess, over a fucking man. Give me a motherfucking break. Over a motherfucking man?
Just as well as you do.
man. That's what happened in the past life, too. Love. Aries fire energy. Oh, damn. But this Queen of Wands, this is not this is not a cold person right here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a motherfucking earth angel. A earth angel. About justice. She's the real star here. This earth angel is the real star here.
Thank you for joining us here on Fox Weather Live. We are your Hurricane HQ. Look at the sunset in Miami last night. Fox Weather correspondent Brandon Campbell took this
earth angel. This is earth angel right here. And I'm really feeling this. She is going to balance shit out. I'm also feeling that she is very balanced too. Initials being J.
A little bit of a double-edged sword there. Meanwhile, all eyes on the Gulf and the Pacific National Hurricane Center watching this area very closely.
She the one to go get justice.
They're in this. This is Invest in 91.
She's gonna get justice.
And now this has been upgraded.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. She yeah.
This number here,
she's looking for justice. She's looking right at it. Looking right at it. Looking right at it.
Actually, a decent little low-level circulation that the hurricane hunters did find, and this thing is going to be working into a bit of a pocket right around in
and she got angels on her side. She's looking right at them too.
You're seeing everything upgraded here to a 70% chance of development.
So
it is going to move into a
I'm feeling this karmic that's trying to keep her bound. No. It's not going to happen. It's going to end. It's going to end and a new cycle is coming. Yeah.
If this thing does become a tropical depression, it would kind of run out of time before
it
would develop or strengthen into anything more.
Let me see something.
Storm,
let me see what I can get with my card that
would be landfall or land impact by this particular.
Let me see if anything is going to come out on this. Okay, this earth angel. Okay, tell me about this fake empress reverse. This empress that's doing the spell work on somebody in my collective.
Mexico's east coast, in between Tampico and San Fernando. Some of that moisture you're seeing streaming up into
Empress reverse.
Southern Texas, just south of Houston.
That's doing death spell, maybe.
In southern Texas as we head into
I think she's trying to end something for a high priest or something, I believe. I don't know why I keep saying I think. Tell me something about this fake empress.
Again, as we're going to be looking out and giving giving you that southeast forecast here in just a bit. First, I want to mention this. Chances are you've done some online shopping and had the experience.
Okay, look. What card is? Okay. This is a past life thing right here.
That's why Amazon has a team of meteorologists.
Past life, 6 of Cups.
So, Fox Weather meteorologist Bob
Okay.
spoke with Amazon's chief meteorologist,
Now, this person tried to, in a past life connection with someone. Maybe tried to capture their souls where there's no light. She succeeded in the past life, right? In the past life, right? This is what this bitch did. This fake ass empress to somebody or somebody's. Look, the card that I put. Now I got you. Don't pay attention to that you. This fake ass high priestess put hexes on others in a past life. So she came back. She thought that she could come back in this life and do the same damn thing. That's what she thought. Yeah, that's what she thought.
They do some incredible stuff. I've had a chance to
so she put a hex on a high priestess, or tried to put on a high, or went to a high priest to have this hex put on you, my collective. Not knowing that you are the earth angels. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about a day like today when you have 85 million people underneath an extreme heat advisory. I mean, that had to be...
And she did this over and over and over.
And actually, Bob, we started working
every lifetime.
Thursdays when we started doing our proactive.
So she thought she could do that shit.
To make sure we're at least 72 hours in advance.
She thought she could do that shit again in this lifetime. Give me something else on this Empress. The reverse.
Need to make some adjustments for safety that they can. They have time to do that.
Look, this is the second time that this came out. Child abuse.
Everything is actually air conditioned in there.
Somebody was abused as a child by their father. Their father was karmic. So this high priestess probably was abused as a child. She probably was. But you collective, you are a spiritual warrior. And you're quiet.
Outside of just the core business teams, some of our disaster recovery teams, we were able to work with them.
Yeah.
Pre-position our recovery.
You're one of the quiet ones. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius.
Associates and our employees and get them back on their feet as fast as we can. That's a great idea too. It's a great job.
Energy and fire sign. You know, you're not a karmic. You are an earth angel.
Oh, I think I think I took a double take on that about 100 times. Are we sure?
After all of this, you going on vacation, child. Look for it. I saw that vacation card. You getting ready to tear shit down. Yep. You getting ready to send in a motherfucking bomb.
talking to you, my friend. You got a great
You see how them people falling out of the building? You getting ready to tear some motherfucking asses up. Spiritually. Yep. Yes, you are. You gonna get justice. Mm-hmm. That's what you about.
It's really fun. I have a great team, and we're just one of many.
You gonna get justice.
Are looking out for the safety of our employees and our delivery partners.
Yes, you are. You are going to get justice.
Awesome meteorologist. Meanwhile, look at this. Orange Beach, Alabama. Cloudy skies there yesterday. Cloudy skies again today. Could see some showers and storms a little bit later. Going to be a bit of a wash and repeat situation
Look,
across the south.
Your karmic.
Really today through Wednesday, and everybody, you know, a lot of people getting a
This
travel and
this fake empress.
So
she also did.
Across the south and east, we've got the stalled frontal system that's going to eventually make its way across the southeast coastline and just hang out over the ocean.
Death spells in the past life. Death. Death spells in on others in a past life. Like I said, don't pay attention to the you. Don't pay attention to the you. You know, it's not you, it's your karmic.
Has its impacts in Mexico, as this is the time of the year where tropical activity zone action is kind of high, right off the coast of the Carolinas, thanks to these stalled frontal systems that just
so your karmic, this fake high priestess, did death spells in the past life on other people too. Yes, they did.
This time of the year, this is going to be a little more heightened moving forward as a result of that boundary. So you can bet your bottom dollar when these thunderstorms get going, there's going to be a lot of rain, a lot of lightning, a lot of thunder. It's going to sound like someone pulled the pin out the grenade on purpose when they threw it. Very loud claps of thunder, no doubt.
Okay.
As these can pack a bit of a punch. Then it fizzle out as the sun goes down, and it all happens. It all repeats. The afternoon of the following day.
I am very, 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 very well rested.
Tampa Bay, maybe even Sarasota, as this is now Tuesday. No doubt, folks are going to
seem like my hair is falling
off. Come Tuesday, in
boy, whatever.
To where they want to go for the 4th on Friday, and yeah, it could be a little bit of a wet go of it out there. Just make sure you are attached.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I gotta learn to do. I'll get there. I will get there. What else do I need to know about this empress? Okay. No, just give me one card. They were a dark witch in the past life. Okay.
Sadly, windshield chips.
She was a dark witch in the past life. Yep. But you on the other end, collective, you're easygoing. That's why, you know, people always fuck with you and shit. You know, I mean, call on God. God gonna whip their ass. Yep. God is gonna whip their ass.
You believe you were sent by God?
Yes.
Ooh. I just said God is gonna whip their ass. Look what come out this week. Alright.
I'm gonna do a no makeup look in 2 minutes. I love their foundation. It doesn't sit in fine lines like other foundations, and it's not cakey. Look.
Anything
Makeup,
else?
and it only took me 2 minutes. As much as we appreciate what our mechanics can do,
God is gonna whip that ass this week coming up.
Here, your car is too. And that means
I don't know how he gonna do it. He don't tell me everything. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know that. God. Oh, you're always being so nosy. Okay, is there anything else that they need to know, Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit? Anything else they need to know? Let me get one more deck out of here to see what's up like that. Okay.
Maybe that helps me get a girlfriend. 100 Days to Indy, streaming now on Fox Nation. Sign up at foxnation.com.
I'm Abby Hornacek, and this is a special Fox weather presentation of Parked. On this episode of Parked. This is crazy. The ultimate journey to the ultimate glacier paradise. Man, you're really hyping up this thing. We find beautiful blue glaciers,
Yeah,
unique and
I'm
rugged
just
trails,
thinking.
and a true heart-stopping adventure at Kenai Fjords
My
National Park.
my wash tub is over flooded. I got to siphon the water out of that
From the abundant wildlife to exploring new excursions.
with the bad shoulder, y'all.
Plus,
I
we
gotta
went
do
offsite
that.
to Willow, Alaska, with a multi-Iditarod finalist.
It's not wash water. This is pure clear water. I don't know where it's coming from, but I gotta siphon that out the tub.
Climbing exit glacier
Gotta take my time though.
exhilarating, all at the same
Anything else?
We're having the time of our
Okay, somebody with the initial IRA could be involved. Q. And somebody's birthday could be in December. However this story resonates, go ahead on and go with that. And leave the rest for someone else.
30,000 people, is over 2.5 times the size of Texas, and proudly boasts 8 national parks. With that in mind, this trip was wildly ambitious for our parks team.
Okay, so no.
On this excursion, we did something
Okay.
we've never done before. We
Anything else? Ooh, also a G. Now, Tuesday. What's going on Tuesday? Ooh, I said this week, right?
Flow from a giant ice field, carving out extensive and park-defining fjords.
Could be Tuesday this week. I don't know what's going on Tuesday this week.
On the edge of the Kenai Peninsula in Alaska, surrounded by an indescribable
I see spell work on your hearing. Reverse that shit right on back to Cinder now.
comes from its geographical incredible location on Alaska's
Divine
and
is approving something. Maybe this week, maybe Tuesday, and like I said,
Alaska National Interest Lands Conservation Act. However, the land's history starts much earlier, approximately 23,000 years earlier. This timeline has been determined by scientific analysis of the carvings on the fjord
again,
today.
as I said, and it came back out again. No, not it came back out again. You collective, you were hexed in a past life. And see, it came over into this life. So this person here followed you to keep the spell going. Okay? So the divine is approving something.
I talk a lot on this show about how glaciers can
This week,
an entire landscape. Well, here you can see it
maybe Tuesday, what? I don't know. For you. For you. Not your karmic. And you know what? I'm going to leave it right there.
Accessibility, but also because of its allure. Look at that bright blue color of the ice.
It could, it doesn't have to be for you. It could be for the karmic. Okay? Now, I don't know what's happening on Tuesday. God don't tell me everything. I'm not supposed to know everything. We are not supposed to know everything. As far as I'm concerned, there could be a very bad storm Tuesday. I don't know. So I'm going to leave it right there. And I'll get back to you all later with another reading, okay? I love y'all. You know what? Something about a cousin, letter initial T and N. Tuesday.
That's right. All for the sake of Harding Icefield. All right. There's no way to sugarcoat.
I have the slightest idea. Tuesday.
Dedicate 6 to 8 hours for. Starting at the valley floor, we climb 1,000.
A cousin with the letter initial T. Something about Tuesday this week.
It's no joke. They say 8 miles round trip, but
I don't know what it is. Okay, so this reading is about